Rich CEO. I want to watch the CEO one, and I want to watch this one.
Airport staff try to kick a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company off their plane. When officers arrive, it just gets worse.
So we've deplaned all the other passengers. He's refusing to come out of his seat.
Is this an inbound or outbound?
Outbound.
Also taken off.
It was trying to.
Is he intoxicated?
It was believed he was intoxicated, but he wouldn't come out, so we could evaluate him. First, he passed out in the seat, and then when we tried to get him out, he woke up. He didn't know where he was at, but he was talking to everybody, making noise, videotaping the whole thing. He said, "Bring on the sheriff." He sure did.
Okay.
So they want you off the plane, okay? For whatever reason, they...
I have no idea why. And I have no idea why.
So you want to hop off and come this out there?
No, I don't. No, not at all. I have no idea why. No one said anything to me.
What was the initial reason he didn't want? Because he was...
The crew felt like he was intoxicated because...
And he was unfit to fly, basically.
Right, but we tried to evaluate, but he refused to even come out to the evaluation.
All right, Mr. What's your name?
Navarre.
So the reason why they wanted you off the plane, they just told me.
Why?
Are you allowed to
Because
drink
they
on
believe
planes?
you were intoxicated based on... Hold on. Let me finish.
You can board a plane after drinking or while mildly intoxicated as long as you're not disruptive. Airlines might serve alcohol on board, and drinking itself is legal if served by the crew. It's not allowed. If you appear heavily intoxicated at the gate, airlines can deny boarding. U.S. law FFA allows denial of boarding to anyone who appears intoxicated or under the influence. Disruptive behavior while intoxicated, slurred speech, loud outbursts, aggression, refusal to comply with crew instructions, etc. can lead to restraint fines, arrest upon landing, permanent bans from the airline, federal charges in the U.S. Bringing your own alcohol to drink. It's illegal to drink your own alcohol on a plane, even if it's duty-free. Only alcohol served by flight attendants is permitted. Mild intoxication is tolerated, but any behavior that threatens safety, comfort, or order is not. When flying, it's safest to pace your drinking and stay respectful. Okay. So, what the fuck?
Okay. So,
He was
Delta,
drunk
if
and
they think you're
drunk and he was asleep?
unfit to fly, they have the right to ask you to leave because
it might be on this guy's side.
Your
Kinda fucked up. You
intoxication
sound like
level
this
gets worse and
was just
you
asleep.
get sick.
Can you give me I'm not intoxicated in any way, shape, or form. Can you give me an intoxication test right now?
What do you mean?
A breathalyzer. I'm not intoxicated.
Okay, so why would they believe that?
I have no idea.
Did you consume any alcohol today?
One drink on this plane. One drink.
You take any narcotics?
No.
Okay, so then why would they believe
I
that
have
you're...
no idea.
So
No idea.
why don't you tell me your side of the story real quick before we go on?
I have no idea.
Okay, so
Do you have a breathalyzer?
I've got
I'll
no
take it.
idea.
I don't have one on
I
me
will
right now.
take it.
Hold on. So at this point, they want you off the aircraft, okay? Because
I've
they
got no
deplaned
idea
this
why I'm in
whole
trouble
entire
right now.
plane that's
No, they
going...
just did that 2 minutes ago, and
Okay, well,
I
that's
don't know
your-
any understand why. We just go to Madison, and I'll be good. I'll take a breathalyzer if you have it.
Okay.
I have no idea why they're doing this today.
Do
I
you
don't
take
know.
any medications on a daily basis that made you fall asleep or something like that?
I took it makes me a little bit nauseous when I take the shot.
Okay.
And I asked for a bag in case I had a little bit nausea. I have no idea why that triggered them. I have not had one drink. I have not.
Did you consume any alcohol today?
One drink on this plane.
I'll be right back.
Breakfast you want?
Hold on.
Be right back. Ever.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So why didn't you explain that to them when they asked you?
I did. I just want to go home.
Let's go home.
And home is where?
Wisconsin.
Do you have any ID on you?
I do.
Okay, you mind if I see it?
You won't take it, will you?
No. Just gotta document what we did today, okay? Alright, okay. So here's the thing,
I
alright?
have no idea what's going on here.
Okay.
No idea. Don't take my ID.
I'm gonna write it down.
Let me hold it.
No,
Let me hold it. I have no idea why this is happening.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So, Mr. Dvorak,
I have no idea.
Here's how it's gonna go. Okay.
You're gonna get the fuck off the
Since
plane.
you made them deboard, they
No,
want
they
you off the
did that on their own.
hold
I had no.
Mr. Dvorak, you are coming off this plane. You can sort this out with Delta a different way, but you have to get off this plane. They do not want you on this plane. Okay?
No, it's not okay. I want to go home. I'm just sitting here. I have no idea. Why am I here? Why am I here? Oh my
You gotta
goodness.
come off the plane, okay?
No.
So, because Delta wants you off.
I have no idea. I'm a million-mile flyer.
Come off the plane.
I want handcuffs. I want to be handcuffed and taken off.
So,
I want to be handcuffed.
we don't want, we try to,
No,
we
you
don't want to do it
handcuff
that way,
me,
but
so I have a
Yeah.
lawsuit. I want a
Yeah.
lawsuit. You handcuff me
Right.
and take me off. Thank you. You get your handcuffs ready. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm
asking
shocked.
you, do you have any luggage?
I have
I mean,
no
what
idea.
this guy thinks that you get handcuffed and you get
Okay.
you get to sue people? I mean, no, dude, the fucking cops, it's their job.
So, again,
Hang on.
can you
Maybe they're gonna sue
unbuckle
you.
your seatbelt?
They're gonna sue you,
No,
buddy.
you guys got to drag me off. I have
Why?
no idea.
Why?
I have no idea why you're doing this.
Mr. Dvorak, I don't feel like dragging you
I
off.
have no
really,
idea why you're doing this. I have no idea.
Off the
There's going to
plane.
be a viral moment here. So I
Okay.
have no idea what's going on.
He does
I
got
have
that
no
right,
idea.
guys.
Do me a favor, stand up for me.
I'm buckled in. You got to remove my seatbelt. You got to forcefully eject me from the seat.
Okay.
And what's your badge number?
214. Okay,
Okay.
Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I got a phone call. I'm probably gonna finish this video and just get off stream for the day. I
Do me a
mean,
favor,
like, I
stand
got
up.
a lot of shit going on. There's
No.
Stand
not
up.
even trying to
I'm,
stream anymore.
I am buckled in.
all right, here you go. Stand up. Stand up.
I need handcuffs.
Okay, I'm asking you to stand up.
Are you accosting me?
Am I what? I'm asking you to stand up, okay?
I'm refusing to stand up.
Okay,
I'm sitting
so
in my seat.
hold on.
I paid for
Hold
the
on.
seat. I paid for the seat.
Hold on.
I've not done anything wrong to offend Delta.
Mr. Okay,
He's
I'm gonna
definitely
let you
done
know right now. You are under arrest for disorderly conduct. Okay?
Are you arresting me?
Yes, we are. So stand up.
I will stand up. I'm standing up under arrest.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
Can I grab my?
Put your hands behind your back. Okay? Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
He's
okay?
getting what he asked for.
Come on. Don't tense up. Put your hands behind your back. All right?
We'll grab everything after we
Okay. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Okay?
What a fucking fool,
Don't
bro.
move. Don't move.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Come on. Let's go.
Oh,
You
shit.
want to do me a favor, partner? You walk in front of him.
Okay.
I'm going to walk him down the jet bridge. Can I grab the side? No. Hey, listen. Walk down the stairs. Okay. Hold on. Right here.
I've never been arrested in my life.
Okay. Right here.
It's the first day.
You're not moving. Spread your feet.
There's a first for everything, Bucko.
Right here. Right here. Step into the police car. Okay.
Can you pull my pants up?
Yes, I will. Sit in the car.
Hold my shoulder, okay?
I got you. We're going to our police station. We take you out of those handcuffs when we get there, okay? It hurts. You're under arrest. You're going back to our holding facility, okay? For disorderly conduct, okay? You're under arrest.
What an idiot.
Yes, you did. You deboarded that whole entire plane prior to our arrival.
No idea why.
Mr. Dvorak, I'm not going to argue with you anymore, okay? I'm just going to tell you we're going to see how intoxicated you are. We're taking you back to our holding. Okay.
I'm not intoxicated. Okay, buddy.
All right, I got you. Have a seat right there, okay? All right, Mr. Carl,
Yeah.
okay? If I take you out of those handcuffs, you're going to be cool, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I do. I'm in the handcuffs first.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Okay, you're not going to be combative or anything like
No,
that?
I was never
Do me a
combative.
favor, stand up. I'm going to take you out of the handcuffs.
He was
okay?
never combative,
Your
but he
hand
did not
doesn't
want
have
to
to come
he
off.
didn't want to get
I
up.
tell you, take your right hand,
Make
place
it
it on the
super
wall. Go ahead, place it on the wall. Okay. And I tell you to, you're going to do the same thing with your left hand. Go ahead. Have a seat. Have a seat. You're good. Have a seat. All this loose money, me and my partner have our body cams on. There's multiple cameras in here, okay? We're going to count all this stuff, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn, bro.
15, 2240. So 2240, okay? All of this is gonna go back into your wall. All right?
Dude, that's a lot of money. Why is he
Will you
carrying
take a
that much?
PPT to see where you're at?
No, I have no idea what I'm carrying.
I told you, you are under arrest for
Well, he was
disorderly
about to
conduct because you did not want to get off the floor.
Back, fly back home.
A full 40 minutes later, and the suspect is still not being cooperative.
Do I have a right for a lawyer?
Okay,
Do I have a right for a lawyer or not?
hold on.
Do I have a right?
I'm gonna explain it to you.
Okay.
You're gonna let me, right now, you're being housed for disorderly conduct,
I have
okay?
no idea what conduct that is.
It's a misdemeanor.
I've
okay?
not done anything
All right,
disorderly. Not one bit.
When you're done, you're gonna have to
Not one
sober
bit
up. That's
disorderly.
why, okay, you know, I'm not gonna argue with you anymore.
Okay.
If the bathroom, what do you want from McDonald's?
Or get him some from McDonald's?
Double with just no bun.
You can take the bun off when we give it to you.
That's fine.
That's fine. You want fries, you want
No.
water to drink?
He's getting McDonald's? What the fuck is this?
Large Diet Coke.
Large Diet Coke, fries, the
No fries. Just a McDouble. No bun. But I'll take
McDouble, no bun,
Yeah.
large Diet Coke. Okay, all right,
so.
okay.
No carb ass diet. Why is he getting McDonald's?
This suspect is Karl Dvorak, a former
Why did he
president
get
but now
McDonald's?
senior executive at Epic Systems, a leading healthcare software company based in Verona, Wisconsin. Epic's software has been used to manage medical records for approximately 78%
Damn,
of
that's
patients
crazy.
in the United States and over 3% of patients worldwide. The company employs around 13,000 people and reported revenues of $4.6 billion in previous
why he's
years.
carrying
When
around
our team reached out to
$2,200 like
Epic
it's nothing.
Systems regarding Dvorak's arrest, they responded expressing no further comment on the incident. However, in a statement to Midwest Safety, Dvorak himself responded, "The way I acted on the plane that evening was inappropriate. I have apologized to the airline, their staff, and
Yeah,
I
it's not that
apologize to
bad.
the other passengers." Dvorak was given a citation for disorderly conduct,
thought
and
it was
he
gonna
is
be way
innocent
worse.
unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, some people really believe that the law doesn't matter or apply to them.
Ah,
Which leads
fuck it,
me to
we'll
my
listen to
question.
Officer
What happens when a
John.
CEO refuses to back down on a plane in front of the airport staff and then the police? Because I can't imagine seeing myself on a police body camera acting like this. And I do have to be honest, because when I'm about to fly now, I do find myself thinking, I hope nobody acts up on this plane. Because it all starts like any other airplane dispute. First the defiance, and then the camera comes out. But we soon see the problem, and that's intoxication, which does mean that he's not fit to fly. And by looking at him, he couldn't even speak or function properly in that moment. And most people should know by now, but you can be removed from an airplane for inappropriate behavior. You can face steep fines imposed by the FAA for interfering with flight attendants, and you can face criminal charges with long prison sentences for intimidating or assaulting a flight attendant or other crew members. These officers gave him every chance to exit the plane, but I don't
Yeah, they
understand
were
why
even
adults
nice
need
enough
to
to get
act
a
like children.
McDonald's.
Because who asked the police to handcuff them for a lawsuit? And at this point, it's past defiance and going into trying to bait these officers in an attempt to control the outcome. To wrap this up, why would someone with things to lose in life want to be pulled off a plane and arrested? But that's what he wanted, and that's what he got. But more importantly, in a world where status is often mistaken for immunity, this incident is a reminder that the law doesn't care about your title, your net worth, or your followers. It cares about your actions.
That was good. I'm glad we listened to Officer John on that one. That was
On
actually-
February
usually I don't
27,
listen to Officer
2020,
John. I usually just be like, him again. But I'm glad I listened to him that time. He actually said some fucking actually worthwhile shit that time.